Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and this is a word of caution regarding watching pick a card love readings. So while there is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to know where you stand with the love interest on your mind, the reason why you're wanting to know where you stand with them matters greatly, as it can greatly impact your mental and emotional well-being. So a very good question to ask yourself when it comes to why you're watching pick a card love readings is, am I simply curious or am I actually clinging? Holding on to hope isn't always a good thing, especially if it's keeping you stuck in limerence or in codependence. The last thing I want to do is to enable limerence and codependence with the content that I create. I want to help you create a life in which you're truly thriving, not keep you stuck in survival mode. And I know how it all works because I've been there. So this is where grace, knowledge, understanding, and compassion come in. It's okay if the only way you're able to self-soothe in this moment is by way of participating in coping mechanisms, distractions, and the like. As long as you're also doing yourself a favor by learning how to heal the wounding that has been fueling any limerence and or codependent patterns that you might have. My promise to you is that as you heal the wounding, your dependency on your SP, which means specific person, aka the person on your mind, or your ex, will begin to dissolve naturally, to the point where you're not even curious about what they're thinking and how they're feeling about you anymore. I know this to be true from personal experience. When you're ready to start healing the wounding, I have some amazing resources to get you going. My personal recommendation is to start with 2 videos, how to stop manifesting separation, and then the other one is called Releasing the Wants. Both videos will be linked in the description box below. My heart is always with you guys, and with that I bid you more happy viewing. Love, Michelle. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We're doing another pick a card love reading, so it'll be no delulu, blunt AF. So we're getting the real deal on what is going on with you and your person and your guys' connection. So this specific pick a card is your person's thoughts and feelings, and also tapping into what it is they want. We'll close the readings with some messages from them to you, okay? Just so you guys, so you know where you stand, right? So you guys just keep in mind it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it, run with it. If something doesn't resonate, drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might resonate for. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. Just check the description box for booking details. I'm getting really distracted, you guys, and I feel like that might be your person's energy. We'll see, okay? Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are just $25. All right, you guys, so let's tap in. Let's find out what's going on with your person. You guys were drawn to the beautiful and very flashy Labradorite kitty, okay? And I'm wondering here if your person might be dealing with, what do they call that, shiny object syndrome? Because I'm picking up on distraction. I'm picking... I was just going to say chicken. Is your person like chickening out or being a chicken or something like that? Oh, I'm channeling a lot of information just right off the bat before even, before even turning these over. Let's find out their overall energy towards you. We have the 7 of Swords. We also have maturity. Let me find out what's going on, because at first look and at first tapping in, it doesn't seem like those 2 energies go together, but let's find out what's going on here. Tell me what's going on here. What's the connecting energies between Rhodonite, or sorry, 7 of Swords and maturity? Oh, okay. All right, so with the 7 of Swords with the Rhodonite, and it was taking me a moment because I was channeling through the Rhodonite stone, right? And what I know about Rhodonite is you know, rhodonite. Let's see if I can find a stone that, find it. Where is it at? Here it is. This is rhodonite. And it's pink, and it's got some, you know, it's got some black in it. I'm not really quite sure what the black is, but the stone itself, it hits a little heavier than like rose quartz. You know, we have pink, which, you know, connects to the heart chakra. But this is for some heavier work when it comes to the heart chakra, maybe clearing out any kind of, you know, blocks and any kind of interfering negative energies, right? And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. Yeah, okay. And delving in, so we have the rhodonite, right? And so we have this person, so this is giving me a combined energy of like the Five of Swords, right? Because we got the Five of Swords up here, and then we have the Two of Swords, a person holding, this is like the Two of Swords energy right here. That's what it feels like. And if you know what the Two of Swords in traditional tarot looks like, it's pretty much that, right? And so this is letting me know the Seven of Swords energy here, and it's showing me the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords tarot cards combined, along with, you know, it's really highlighting the rhodonite here. I get it now. With maturity, this is your person really trying to work through maybe. So I'm hearing compromising. There's something compromising this connection. Your person is trying, I'm hearing they're working very diligently, trying to block it out. Whatever that compromising energy, it could be a situation, could be a compromising connection. There's something compromising this connection that your person is trying, maybe trying to neutralize. We'll see. Tell me more. You know what? Let's just get, let's find out what their thoughts and feelings are real quick, and then we'll get to clarifying. I'm hearing they're clarity. They're seeking clarity about something, whatever that compromising is. And again, I was picking up on your person being very distracted. You know, shiny object syndrome was coming up. The Seven of Swords energy just in itself, like the traditional energy of that can be, you know, it can be sneaky energy. It can be something maybe popping up out of nowhere. But really, the Seven of Swords energy is someone deliberately. It can also stand for strategizing, right? But some of the energies that was popping up, though, with like, you know, your person may have gotten themselves into a compromising situation outside of this connection. And now it may have they may have gotten in over their heads with it. We'll find out. With maturity here, if that's the case, it's like they've learned their lesson, or they're learning their lesson. And they're seeing things in a very practical standpoint now. Let's see. Pile 1's person, your honest thoughts and feelings towards Pile 1 in the connection. Your blunt feelings, honest, blunt AF, no delulu. Yeah, there's someone else. Okay, so third party energy is coming through. We'll find out what, so the compromising, it's a person. It might be a connection, that, you know, it's definitely a person. We'll find out your honest thoughts and feelings towards Pile 1. No delulu, blunt AF. Okay, depression's kicking my butt. I'm not ready. Okay, let me get 3 more. Your honest thoughts and feelings towards Pile 1. Okay, what's coming through Pile 1 is your person got themselves into a situation that they just can't easily walk out of or away from. Okay, and that situation is compromising their connection with you. Let's get 3 more. Your honest thoughts and feelings towards Pile 1. Okay, this wanted to come out sideways. So both energies here are applying in some way, shape, or form. And so one side it says more than just sex to me, and this they're talking about you, right? So you're more than just sex to this person. But on the other side it says strictly sexual. So this connection could be casual. It could be a friends with benefits, a situationship, or it could be taking on that dynamic, okay? Let's get two more. Then we have, am I your one and only? Yeah, okay. So that Five of Swords. All right. So the Seven of Swords is now taking on a kind of an air of your person, something about being on the down low. Like this is their energy towards you and the connection. The Seven of Swords can be down low energy, on the down low energy, and that's kind of where they're keeping this connection. And it feels like there's a Five of Swords energy somewhere. I don't know. Okay, what they're saying is that the Five of Swords energy comes into play if the other person, whoever the someone else is, were to find out about their connection and their thoughts and feelings about you. Okay. With I'm not ready, the energy coming through, or the message that's coming through with that card or that message is that they're saying they know that they have a fight on their hands and they're not ready to face that fight yet. The Five of Swords energy feels tied to whoever the someone else is, and that's what your person is saying. It's like they're not ready for the fight that would come from this person, the someone else, a third party, knowing about you guys, their thoughts and their feelings for you. Let's get one more. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one, please. Your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile one. Okay. And this says you got me. So they're saying to you, pile one, that you got them over the third party, and you got whoever that third party is, whether it's just a third party or an ex. Okay. That can also be them letting you know that there's not whoever this third party is. It's not feelings for the third party that are keeping your person from you. What it is, it's that Five of Swords energy, and your person not being ready to deal with it, basically, is what's coming through. Not a lot is coming through yet about how your person feels about you. What's coming through, their thoughts and their feelings when it comes to you, pile one, it's almost like, you know, it's what's in relation to what's going on between them and a third party. They're trying to handle the situation, you know, as logically as possible, as grown up as possible, as we see here with maturity. But a third party person could be making it very difficult for them, okay? Let's find out more. Let's see. Tell me more about there's someone else. Tell pile one more about this someone else energy. Could be a possible Leo. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We got this. There's a Seven of Swords again. This is someone you may not know about. Or if you do, it's like, you know, we got the Seven of Swords coming out again. Let's see. Tell me more about this someone else. Who is this person? They don't want you to know. We have the Four of Pentacles. Who is this other person? Who's someone else? Who is this person? Let pile one know. There's Justice. Seven of Wands. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know who this person is. What they're saying is they're handling it. It's almost this energy, pile one, of like, don't worry about who this other person is. Your person is handling it. That's their message. They're saying to you directly, don't worry about it, pile one. I'm handling it. Don't worry about who that other person is. It's not important. That's with Justice here in the upright position. It's like they're handling it. They're trying to do things in a very fair manner, but the fact that we had the Seven of Swords come up again, they're trying to do all of this in the background. They're trying to keep the third party away from you and you away from the third party. They're trying, wow. And your person feels like genuinely, because we do have maturity here, they're actually thinking they're doing, and they might be, I don't know. Your person is under the impression that they're handling things in the most mature adult way that they possibly can. And they might be, right? They might be. With the Justice here, you know, that carries the energy of being fair and being just. And so it's like, even though, and you know, the Seven of Swords again can carry energies of just being very strategic. Being very strategic. And that's exactly what your person is trying to do. Let me find out, what are they wanting from you in this connection? And then we'll get to clarifying. What are you wanting from pile? Okay, so bad intentions wanted to flip out first, but it was flipping out in the reverse. Okay, so I am going to put this back, but this is just your person letting you know, pile one, that they're not, you know, the Seven of Swords energy is not, that's not coming through in the energy of them just trying to pull a fast one on you. That's not it. It's not that they have bad intentions at all. Okay, what do you want with pile one, please? What do you want from this connection, and what do you want from pile one? We got love and growth. Okay, what do you want from pile one in this connection? What are you wanting with pile one in this connection? What are you wanting from pile one? Okay, they're not trying to be a player, because we have the player card here out on the board, but it's showing up in the reverse. Okay, that's not it. We got divine intervention here, but it's showing up in the reverse. They might be blocking, is what, you know, whether it's inadvertently or not. Let me find out what's going on. So why is divine intervention here in the reverse? There's a couple different messages coming through. Both of them could apply with your person in the situation. So we got the Emperor in the upright position. Sorry, the Emperor in the reverse position, clarifying divine intervention in the reverse. This is your person, you know, them. What's coming through? Hold on, because this is about what they want. See, I'm getting distracted. And I feel a lot of that is like your person's energy too. Tell me more about divine intervention in the reverse. Oh, okay. You guys. Does your person have some kind of like a neuro, I forget what they call it now. My mind is going blank. My mind is all over the place. And I feel like that's your person's energy. Yeah, we were tapping into your person wanting to get some kind of clarity in the very beginning, right? And I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. Why is divine intervention showing up in the reverse in terms of what you're wanting? I'm not understanding this energy. We got the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out. Clarifying divine intervention in the reverse. What's coming through is like divine intervention isn't needed here. Like whatever it is getting in the way of this connection. It's not so intense, and it's not so intense, and it's not so pervasive or invasive that it requires divine attention, divine intervention. And that might be what your person, so that would make a lot more sense. Like your person may just want things in this connection to be free flowing to the point, and that might be because your person's dealing with a lot of complications, right, that are getting in the way, a lot of things that are compromising this connection. And that's and okay, that makes a lot more sense. Your person they're wanting things to kind of ease up a bit, like outside influences. Your person might be thinking that the universe is getting in the way somehow. Your person might be under the impression that, you know, it's like the universe is against the two of you getting together or something, or maybe the universe is blocking growth in this connection, and they're not wanting that. They're wanting to, you know, they're wanting they're wanting anything blocking this connection, even if they feel it is the universe, right? They're wanting everything to get out of the way. Because we do have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, right? Which can also be a divine couple. The High Priestess is Pisces energy. The Hierophant is Taurus. We also have the Moon, but it's coming out in the reverse. That's Cancer and Pisces energy to me as a reader, showing up in the reverse. And then I have the Hermit showing up in the back of the deck. This is giving me energies of your person just wanting all outside interfering energies to just butt out, right? Your person is very much carrying this energy of like, I got it. I can do this. I can handle it. Just get the f out of the way. Not to you. They're not saying that to you. This feels like there's kind of their energy towards what they perceive to be invading, blocking, compromising energies. Very interesting. What's going on with happy where I'm at over here at the bottom of the deck? Your person's taken on a very stubborn energy. But I'm also picking up with them saying that they're happy where they're at. This feels like them, you know, they're saying to themselves that they're happy where they're at with you. We got Judgment in the reverse. So that's them talking about, you know, things that need, like let dead things. Is the saying let dead dogs lie? Is that a saying? I don't like that saying, so I'm just going to say dead things. Just let dead things lie. Like, just, you know, and that's kind of like your person coming through, you know, it feels like things keep popping up where your person's concerned in their world, in their environment, that keep, you know, getting in the way of this connection. And your person is almost like, it might be things from their past too. People, situations, you know, it's specifically there's a person, right? And this person might have a habit of they keep popping up in your person's world. And, you know, I'm picking up on mess. Things with your person are very messy, very chaotic. And things keep popping up. in your person's experience and in their environment, and then, you know, that keep getting in the way of this connection. And it's almost like they're trying to shield you from it and keep you away, because those things or those situations or those people could interfere, right? Those situations or those energies, those interfering energies, could do the exact opposite of love and growth here, which is what your person is wanting for this connection. It says love and growth. It says love that grows with time. It needs time to grow. Unexpected lessons of love. It's, you know, with the other energies here, it's like your person isn't trying to play the field. They don't want to play the field. They don't want to go on the other. And yeah, that gives me more with I'm happy where they're at. They're happy on this side of the fence with you. They don't have the grass is greener on the other side syndrome. They don't have that. They see the grass as being greener with you. They want to stay on this side of the fence with you, but they have like things that keep compromising this connection, that's like they almost have to go to the other side of the fence even though they don't want to. It's that kind of an energy. Okay. They are feeling somewhat out of control of the situation. We'll find out if depression, if that's something that's they're feeling just because they feel hindered. Almost barred. They're feeling barred. Oh, that might be what the divine intervention thing is. They might be seeing all of that happening as like the universe is trying to keep the two of you apart. They might be seeing themselves, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like the universe is trying to force the two of you apart in your favor. Yeah, your person might be thinking, pile one, that they're not what's best for you. So they might be seeing a lot of these things that keep popping up as the universe's way of like forcing the two of you apart, so that you are almost forced to go down a different path to find somebody that is better for you. Tell me more about depression is kicking my ass. There's the High Priestess in the reverse, and then the Seven of Cups. There certainly is an air of confusion, of disillusion. They're not seeing things clearly at all. And that's what's causing their depression. What does this have to do with pile one in this connection? What does this got to do with pile one in the connection? Tell me more. We got the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, this is them almost feeling forced apart from you. Now, the Empress can also signify growth, right, and abundance, which is what they're wanting with you in this connection, but it's showing up in the reverse, and it's almost like, you know, this could be an overall energy that your person feels like they're in. Feeling restricted, feeling kept away from, feeling blocked, feeling isolated. But we do have the Hermit coming out here, and it's in the upright position, and so this is really them kind of, you know, reflecting. It might be them self-reflecting that's causing them to feel depressed because, you know, of all the things that they might be contributing to the reason why this connection just isn't working out between the two of you. This is really carrying energies of something that just isn't able to get off the ground because things keep popping up in your person's world, in their experience, their life, etc., that keep getting in the way, that keep compromising the connection between the two of you. And they're not liking it because, you know, it could be for a lot of you contributing a lot to their depression if they are feeling depressed. It says depression's kicking their ass. Let's get their messages, and then we'll go ahead and end your reading. Your person is really wanting to talk to you, pile one. They're not wanting to end this reading because they're feeling connected to you. If you are not in contact, if you are in separation with your person, if they've withdrawn their energy, whatever might be going on, they're not liking it. They want to connect to you. They want to connect to your energy. They want to be in your presence because they're not wanting to close this reading. Let's get 3 messages. If this is resonating, if you're getting from this reading what you came here for, take a moment, if you would, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it's resonating. I love reading your guys' comments. I engage where I can. Become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, you guys. What do you want pile 1 to know? Pile 1's person. What do you want pile 1 to know? Is that, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I would say that your person definitely, oh, wow, and I was just getting ready to say that they're missing you. And right at the bottom of the deck, it says, I miss seeing you. They want to see you, okay? This feels like for a lot of you, you may not have heard from your person or seen your person in quite some time, okay? Because their messages to you, they say, I love you, okay? So they want you to know, pile 1, that they love you. It says, I remember every detail of that day, and they also want you to know that they want you. Okay, they still want you. They love you. We'll find out what's going on with I remember every detail of that day. They're wanting me to address this card right here where it says more than just sex with me, but then it also says strictly, I was going to say strictly sexual, but strictly casual is what was coming out. It's not that your person wants things to stay sexual or to stay casual between the two of you, but it's where things are at in their life and what's going on in their life, and that 5 of Swords energy that's coming through. That's almost where they feel safe. It's like it's safe to keep things. That's like the safe zone. Not necessarily a comfort zone for your person, but it's like that's the safe zone to keep things, you know, casual in this connection. Because for a lot of you, there is a third-party situation going on. Again, they're wanting you to know that whatever that third-party situation is, you got them over a third party. But that's also just carrying a message of where it's like you don't need to worry about the third party. The third party is not an issue in terms of like your person's not trying to get back with the third party. They're not trying to be with the third party. For a lot of you, your person's trying to get the third party out of the way, and they're having a hard time doing that, okay? And at least for the moment, until they figure out how to do that, how to get the third party out of the way peacefully, right? They don't feel comfortable taking this connection any further than something casual. All right. They don't want to be with anybody else. We have that energy here with the player in the reverse, and then they're wanting to know if like you're their one and only, because there's almost this energy of your person's like they're going through hell and high water, or they're getting ready to, because we do have I'm not ready. So it's like, you know, they're almost this, okay, that hermit energy really is kind of taking on a new meaning for me in this context of this reading. Like your person is kind of withdrawn their energy almost as if to build up their reserve, because your person, where they're concerned in the way that they see it, they have one hell of a fight ahead of them when it comes to the third party. And so at this point in time, they haven't really addressed it with the third party yet, but it feels like that's what they're getting ready to do. They're preparing. It's like they're kind of getting charged up for it, right? But your person feels like they're, you know, they're getting ready to go through hell and high water to clear that third party energy, that Five of Swords energy out of their life. Okay. Tell me more. Oh, what's that remember every detail of that day? Tell me more about that. They do miss seeing you, though. They miss being in your presence. They miss hanging out with you. This is them letting you know. It goes beyond them just wanting, you know, contact and communication with you. They want to see you. They want to see you in person, right? What's I remember every detail of that day? Oh, with the Five of Cups and the upright position. This could be talking about, okay, I don't know, for some of you, this might be they remember the details of, you know, this separation, or yeah, okay, the day that this separation happened and your guys' connection. They remember the day that the two of you had to end communication, or the day that one of you or both of you had to walk away. Whatever the case may be, your person remembers feeling, I'm hearing devastated. They remember feeling devastated. If your person had to go back on a promise or go back on an offer, or like they had to walk it back, right? It actually devastated them to do that. There's guilt and remorse and regret coming through in that energy. Like they didn't want to walk it back, but they had to. They didn't want to go back on a promise or an offer, but they feel like they had to. Okay? They're wanting you to know that, pile one. They are hoping for brighter days with the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck, but you know, the fact that this is showing up on the back of the deck, this is kind of just, it's up in the air, right? It's a hope at this point. They're wanting to create something or manifest something, you know, in this dynamic between the two of you. They do have hope for brighter days, but you know, at this point in time, it's like they're having to gear themselves up for what your person is believing to be one hell of a fight, clearing out Five of Swords energy in their life, which Five of Swords energy, that's cutthroat, that's mean-spirited, that's hitting below the belt, that's not energy that anybody wants to deal with, okay? All right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Hi, pile two. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We're doing another Pick a Card Love reading. Okay, no Delulu, blunt AF. We're just tapping in and really we're finding out exactly what is going on in you and your person's connection, so you know exactly where you stand, okay? So this specific reading, we're tapping in and finding out your person's honest, true thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection, what they're wanting with you in this connection, and then we'll close the reading out with some messages from them to you. All right, you guys? So just keep in mind, pile two, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, awesome, take it, run with it, claim it. If something's not resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might resonate for. I do have personal readings if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's connection and get you more detailed, personalized, guided answers. All the booking details are in the description box below. There are a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are only $25 USD, so go check them out, okay? And we're going to get right to your reading, pile two. You guys were drawn to the very gemmy and very clear, sparkly Amethyst. All right, so we'll put that over there. Let's find out what their overall energy is towards you and the connection. Okay. We got the Five of Pentacles showing up, all right, and it's being coming through with green calcite energy. We also have self-love. Your person is really focusing on themselves right now when it comes to this connection, pile two, for whatever reason. And so, of course, we're going to delve deeper into what's going on here. Your person could be facing some very tough financial situations right now. For some of you, this might be, this could be very specific. So if it's not resonating, just hold on. We'll have some more messages coming through. But for some of you, your person could be dealing with eviction or facing eviction. They might be needing to move or find another place to live. Or that's a fear, right? That's a fear that they're facing. And so what's coming through, like their energy at this moment, it doesn't feel like a lot of their focus and attention is on you in this connection. It feels like their focus is being hijacked by what might be going on with their finances and how that might be a very dire situation, okay? And if you know that not to be true, we'll find out what's going on. But I will say for all of you, your person, for whatever reason, they're feeling left out in the cold, okay? In more ways than one. And yes, if that's what's going on with you guys, it's almost like, okay, well, they might be feeling abandoned because the Five of Pentacles can carry the energy of abandonment, right? So they might be feeling left behind by you. And so it's almost like your person might be in this mindset, or they might be in this orientation when it comes to you in the connection where it's like they don't have any other choice but to focus on self because they're feeling like, you left them behind, you abandoned the connection, there's no going back, kind of that energy. All right, so let's find out. Across the board, universally though, like regardless of how that Five of Pentacles energy is translating, over for you guys, your person is just focusing on self, okay? Building up their own resources, building themselves back up again. They could be working on, self-esteem. Pile two's person, your honest, blunt, no delulu thoughts and feelings. Your true energy towards pile two, please. If there is a separation, and I am feeling for a lot of you, there is. This feels like a breakup, like a separation. Your person may be wanting to spin the block. They may be wanting to, because I'm seeing this truck, and I'm hearing that sound that a truck makes when it's reversing, right? And so they might want to hit reverse or rewind on this connection. So for some of you, your person is wanting another chance or wanting to try things again, okay? I will say that they're not feeling very optimistic. And then I just heard If I Can Turn Back Time with that song by Cher. Yeah. Your person might be feeling like they're in the doghouse. I'm seeing like a dog with its tail tucked between its legs. And so, your person may know that they're in the doghouse and that, they might be taking accountability in the terms of they know they deserve it. That's not stopping them from wanting another chance. And for those of you where it is your person dealing with, very dire financial difficulties, that energy is carrying over in that as well. Like your person just kind of feeling like they wish they could turn back the hands of times when things were just simpler overall in their life. Feels like there might be two types of dynamics of you guys tuning in, okay? And so just orientate yourself or translate the messages as they relate. So again, for some of you, your person is totally focused on self because it feels like their finances are going under, they're having a very difficult time financially. Overall, their energy might just feel like that's how they feel just overall, right? And for where and so for those of you where that's not the case, your person's doing fine financially, then yes, we can translate that over just specifically to their thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection. But here, we're getting ready to delve in now. Pile two's person, your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile one, or pile two in this connection. Yeah, waiting for the right time. Your pile two, your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile two. For some of you, your person regrets something that they said or did that hurt you, and they wish that they could take it back. Pile 2, your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 2. Yeah, I'm hearing that song by Cher. I think if I could turn back time, I can't remember the exact name of that song, but it's playing on loop. So, you know, that might be the sentiment for a lot of you. You might want to go to look at the lyrics of that song, because that's pretty much what your person is feeling. They're feeling bad for something that went down between the two of you. It could be something they said specifically, but again, you know, that's getting a little bit specific. But the overall energy is feeling bad for something that they said and or did. That resulted in your person basically maybe being left behind, not, you know, you not trusting them, you feeling like you had to leave, or you feeling like you had to walk away. It's, you know, they feel bad. Your thoughts and feelings, your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 2, please. Oh. Okay, let's get these out, and then I'll tell you what we got. Your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 2. Your person is in a they're in a bad space. They're hurting, pile 2, okay? Three more. Your person's wanting to mend this, is what I'm hearing them say. But they're still lying to you about something, or they're not telling you everything. Okay. Okay, yeah. And there's at the bottom of the deck, depression's kicking my ass. I was wondering if that was going to come out, because it is. Your person is not in, when it comes to like their thoughts and feelings with this connection, they feel really bad for the way things went down. Okay. If you guys have one hell of a history, you know, them doing you wrong, cheating, lying, manipulating, taking you and the connection for granted, not taking you seriously, all that stuff, okay? Whatever. They're feeling it now. They know that they took you and the connection for granted. Then for some of you, I'm hearing that your person, it's like they slept on you, and they slept on the connection. They slept on the bond. They weren't given, you know, for some of you, your person wasn't giving you in this connection the time of day. They weren't giving you your flowers. That could be literally, but you know, recognition. They weren't giving you your recognition, right? They weren't giving this connection the time and the energy and the recognition that it deserved. They're realizing it now. There's a very big on this energy of wishing they could walk it back, wishing they could turn back the hands of time. Okay, a lot of regret, a lot of remorse coming through in your person's energy towards you in this connection pile too. Okay, so out on the board, their thoughts and feelings towards you pile 2. It says, I'm waiting for the right time. We have another one that says, I'm scared shitless. They also say that they want to start a family together. For those of you that have a family together, it's like they want to reconcile that family, right? We also have, I'm lying to you. We've got wandering eye plus attention whore. In parentheses, it says, I crave validation and attention from third parties. And then we also have, I meant what I said. So what they might be lying to you about, and this could also be them lying to themselves, this is still an issue. They're wondering, this is largely the energy of somebody that cheats. They, you know, so for a lot of you, pile 2, you know, and I feel like you already know this. I feel like this might be the reason why you walked away. But this person cheated on you, right? And for many of you, it could have been multiple times. And just flirting way too much with third parties. Again, they weren't honoring, and they weren't treating the connection that they have with you, the bond, all that stuff, with the respect that it deserves. And, you know, now they're paying the consequences for it. And this is your person's energy. They know that, losing you walking away, them no longer having access or open access to you, they understand why that is. Okay, they are. Whether or not, for some of you, your person may not have, taken responsibility or accountability in the past, but they are now. Okay, they are taking that responsibility and accountability for the ways that they took advantage of this connection, the way that they slept on this connection. Tell me more about I'm waiting for the right time. Yeah. We got the Four of Cups in the reverse. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, timing is an issue. Tell me more about the Four of Cups in the reverse. This could be multiple things. This could be them waiting to reach out to you, waiting to apologize, or waiting for the right time because they don't feel like you're going to accept it, right? For a lot of people, for a lot of you, your person is coming through in this energy. They're expecting backlash from you, right? So I am picking up where they're wanting to apologize, they're wanting to make amends, they're wanting, reconciliation, they're wanting to try again, whatever, all of that is coming through, but they're waiting for the right time because, this could be coming from you and your person genuinely being tapped into each other. Your person can just tell. However way they might be able to tell, whether it's, you directly letting them know, like to kick rocks and you never want to see them again, right? Or it could just be that y'all are tapped into each other, right? You guys have a true bond and a true emotional connection. So they're able to pick up on you not being ready to receive them right now. You guys may genuinely, and maybe even for good reason, be very upset with your person right now, and they can tell, they can feel it. And so they're waiting. It's almost like they're waiting for the dust to settle, to kind of like step towards you again, to ask for forgiveness, to make amends. Can we talk this out? That kind of an energy. And so if your person hasn't reached out to you, if they haven't tried to make amends, it's not because they don't want to, and it's not because they don't feel like, that's warranted. It's because they're waiting for you to be in a more receptive state to hear them out. It's that kind of an energy, okay? Let's see. What is I'm scared shitless? Tell me more about that. I'm hearing some of you, your person is saying they're scared shitless of losing you in this connection and what that means. For a lot of you, your person did take for granted that you would always be there. They did. And if those of you where you walked away and you drew a hard line in the sand and you closed that door and you locked it, right? It took them by surprise. They honestly didn't think you would ever do that. They didn't think you would do that. I'm scared shitless. Tell me more about that. Yeah, there's a Five of Pentacles again in the upright position. They didn't see it coming. You walking away and staying gone and standing on business pile 2, they didn't see it coming. It's cold out there, they're saying, and they don't like it. So, they were getting a lot of value from this connection. Mainly what I'm picking up is on warmth. They got a lot of warmth from you, a lot of softness. You know what you see what I'm saying? Like they got a lot from you. You did a lot for them. You made them feel really good about themselves, and they may not have realized just how much they were getting from you in the connection, how much they were actually benefiting from it, until you finally walked away. You pulled your energy back, you cut them off. Okay. because now it's like they're saying it's cold out here without pile two. It's cold out here. And as I'm recording this today, like it actually, like we've had we've had like a week of gorgeous weather. It's been sunny outside, and then today it's like rainy and dark and dreary. And this really kind of feels like your person's energy. I personally love rainy days, right? The weather doesn't affect me anyway negatively at all, no matter what's going on. But I'm feeling it today, like right now during this reading, right? Like, your person really, what they're saying, pile two, is they really fucked themselves when they did you wrong. They really did. And they're feeling it now. Okay. They want you to know they are feeling it now. Anything to add for let's start a family together? There's fear coming. Yeah, there's a lot of fear. For those of you, it's like your person fears like you guys will never have that, right? There's a dream that your person has, and it's because they screwed everything up. They're almost like, now there's a fear associated with that now. Like they want to start a family with you. They want to have babies with you. And if you guys already have a family and you have babies together, it's like, they want that family life with you. And it's like they're in their mind, they're like, I messed it all up. I screwed it up. I broke my family apart, right? This is also them not knowing whether or not that's ever going to come to pass now. With the moon clarifying, let's start a family together. It is something they want. They still want that with you. And now they don't know now that they're ever going to have it now. It's like, your person is really, really scared that they've messed things up for good, like permanently. All right. So what's going on with I'm lying to you? What is that? What are you lying to pile two about? For some of you, what they're saying is that if you're not picking up on this energy, if they're putting on a face of like they're fine, they're going to be okay, this, that, and they're not, that, if they're carrying any other kind of an energy or a mask towards you, that anything other than they're feeling devastated, it's all an act. They're absolutely devastated that this connection with you is in the state that it's in, okay? This is like divorce energy for those of you where, you're married to this person. Like they're devastated over that. Okay. For some of you, what they're saying they're lying to you about is that they've got it all figured out. They don't know what to do. They don't know what the future holds. They don't like how that feels. There's something you brought a very stabilizing energy to your person and your person's life and their experience. And now that you've removed your energy and you're going your own way in your own direction, they're feeling very confused. They don't know now what the future holds for them, because whether they realize or not, they realize it now. They always saw their future with you, and they took that for granted, thinking that would always be like, you see what I'm saying? It's very reckless. Your person was very reckless with this connection. They were reckless with your feelings. They got way too comfortable thinking that you weren't going to go anywhere. Anything else to add from lying to you? It's difficult for them to see a future without you in it, with the Lovers in the reverse, okay? For some of you where this is a third party, there is a third party energy, they're lying to you about that, in terms of like, they're lying to you about whatever it is they told you about the third party. If they told you, what's mainly coming out here, because we do have the Lovers in the reverse, number one, they're wanting you to know, the truth of the matter is that they made the wrong choice. Okay, they're lying to you. If they told you that they think they made the right choice going in a different direction away from this connection with you, they're not telling the truth. They didn't make the right choice. They're realizing that now, okay? With the Lovers in the reverse. If there is, you know, a third party here, that's just a side note for some of you. Anything else to add from lying to you? What are you lying to pile 2 about? Mainly what I'm picking up is your person saying that they don't have it. They're lying to you about them having it all figured out. Okay, they don't. They don't have it all figured out. For a lot of you, your person is coming through telling the truth about, you know, they made a wrong choice. They shouldn't have made that choice. They shouldn't have done the things or made the choice that they made, what, you know, gone on a path that took them away from you. They shouldn't have done that, okay? And the lying part is coming through, like they lied to you if they told you that they think they did the right thing, because they don't think that at all. Okay. They still have this issue with the wandering eye. Okay, that is still there. So whatever it was that kind of was driving them to seek validation and attention outside of this connection and apart from you, that issue is still there. Okay. So, you know, just that's a heads up, pile 2. If your person tries to come back and saying they got it under control and stuff like that, nah, I wouldn't believe them. Okay, there's something deeper at play there about why they do that. The only reason why they might be feeling that way right now is because you kind of, not kind of, you did. It's like you ripped the ground from underneath them, right? It was almost like you were almost like a safety net for your person, like a safety blanket. And now that you know you removed yourself, it's like that's not there anymore. And so it's like they're feeling driven to get that back. But the thing is that the underlying issue, it's a wounding issue that your person has that was driving them to crave attention and validation from third parties. That issue is still there. The only reason why they might feel like they've been healed from that is because they're solely being driven right now to reinstate that safety net energy, that security, that grounding and that centering. There's something about you and your connection, pile 2, that was very grounding and centering for your person. And so they're looking to reestablish that again. The problem is, though, is if that ever does get reestablished, if the 2 of you ever do work things out and you give it another try and they get safe, you know, unless they're also healing at the same time. If they're not healing that wounding, then once they get comfortable with you again, feeling like you're not going anywhere, that wounding is going to be triggered again. And they're, you know, it's just going to be the same thing all over again. Tell me more about I meant what I said. For some of you, you know, we have justice here. They are, you know, and that can talk about telling the truth, being just, being fair. For some of you, they meant what they said about wanting to marry you and, you know, have a family with you. What were you? Okay, and that's kind of interesting because on one side we have I'm lying to you, and then on this side this almost feels like I'm telling you the truth. I'm being truthful, right? So it's like they weren't lying about everything. They're wanting you to know that. So tell me more about I meant what I said. What were you telling the truth about? They are wanting, so they, you know, what they're telling the truth about is that they do genuinely want to do right by you. They want to, you know, but there's a lot of instances where, and you know this to be true, pile 2, you've experienced it yourself as well, and maybe just in different areas and arenas, but it's like we want to do something a certain way, but then we tend to self-sabotage, right? Because there's usually counteracting wounds or belief systems or something at play, shadows, right? That even though we want something, will be driven to behave in a way that's the direct opposite. And that's kind of what your person, that's where they're coming from. They want to be faithful to you. They want to be a one woman man or a one man woman, or just faithful and loyal, right, to the connection. They want that. They mean that. What else are you? Tell me more about I meant what I said. And they want to heal this with you. They meant that too, with the Three of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to hurt you anymore. They mean that as well. They don't want to hurt you. That's not their intent. And for a lot of you, you know, if they told you that if they couldn't do the harm that they did, if they couldn't do the hurt, if they couldn't do anything, they meant that too. Anything else, and then we'll wrap it up with messages. Oh, yeah, you know, for a lot of you, your person wants to marry you. They want to be the emperor to your empress. They want to be your divine counterpart. They want to be your protector. And see, that's something else. It's like they never wanted to be the one that hurt you. They always wanted to be the one that protected you. It's almost like they couldn't help themselves, though. You know, they meant what they said, though. They really do want to be the one that you feel safe with. They want to be your protector and your provider and your safe space and all that stuff. And it's just they sabotaged it for what, you know, whatever your person's reasons are for sabotaging it. Okay. And then we had Empress at the back of the deck. Wow. See, I told you. Yeah. For a lot of you, it's like if they said that they saw you as like their perfect person, they meant that too. You might have questioned that because of their propensity to crave attention and to seek validation from third parties. But your person is just wanting you to know that that was stemming from, or is stemming from, a very deep-seated wound. Okay, it could very well be an abandonment wound that your person has. Okay, because we had the Five of Pentacles in the upright position show up here a couple of times. Okay, all right, let's get messages from them to you, and then we will. I'm hearing they're working on it. Okay, they're working on that wounding. They're trying to figure out how to heal that wound that they have that caused them to be not boyfriend, husband, spouse, significant other, wife, girlfriend material. Okay, let's see what your messages to pile 2. You guys, if this is resonating, if you got from this reading what you came here for, take a minute, if you would, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to show you your appreciation, as well as energetically donate to the channel. Comment below and let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, pile 2's person, what do you want pile 2 to know as we close up this reading? What do you want pile 2 to know? Pile 2, what do you want pile 2 to know? That's too many. There's a lot that your person wants you to know, pile 2. What do you want pile 2 to know? Ooh, your person wants you to know, pile 2. They watch your social media, okay? For those of you that have social media, your person's keeping tabs on you somehow, way, shape, or form, okay? For those of you, if you do have kids together, your person does ask the kids, like, how you're doing, what you're up to. You know, they might be fishing from your friends and family members that you have in common, or that they still talk to. They, you know, they're asking about you. But if you do have social media and your person's not blocked, you know, even if they are blocked, they're watching you somehow on social media, if you're on social media, okay? Otherwise, they're keeping tabs on you somehow, all right? They're asking people about you. 2 more. I won't let you down, and I just heard this time. I won't let you down this time. And then we have, I know you don't feel the same. They're almost, okay, so the energy that's coming through with I know you don't feel the same, but it's showing up in the reverse, is they're almost in denial. Hold on, and then the back of the deck here says, you're the best thing in my life. You were the best thing. See, they know that now. They're kicking themselves hard, pile two, for the ways that they've damaged, sabotaged, permanently disconnected themselves, you know, all of that. They're kicking themselves for all of that. The image I'm seeing when I'm tapping into the I know you don't feel the same in reverse, it's like your person, you know, it's like I see them with their fingers like that, like they're wishing, like, I know pile two loves me. I know pile two loves me. You know, it's almost that, like, they're trying not, it's that energy. I'm trying to see if there's a better way to put it, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like, it is. It's almost like a sense of denial. And you know, and you may very well, it's one of those things, like it's denial that it's over. You might very well still love this person. You might have told them that, you know, that you very well may love them, but what they're trying to deny is the fact that it's really over this time. They're in denial about something. Let's see if we can pull more on that. I know you don't feel the same in reverse. Tell me more about that, and then we'll close your reading. Your person is coming through, pile two, saying they're wanting, you know, and we do have self-love here. So there is, again, there's that energy of your person really trying to pour into themselves, you know, learning ways to love themselves, learning ways to, you know, fill their own cup in a healthy way, right? In a constructive way, not in a self-destructive way or a sabotaging way. And so your person is wanting you to know they're trying to become a better person. They're working on it. They're trying to figure out what it was that made them act out against this connection the way that they did. For some of you, your person knows that they lashed out at you in this connection. They're trying to figure out, like, where that came from and what they can do about it, because they do want to work this out with you, okay? Anything to add for I know you don't feel the same in reverse? They're manifesting it, okay? Your person might be aware of manifestation in some way, shape, or form, okay? Whether they call it manifestation or not. But your person is that's what it feels like. For those of you that know about conscious manifestation, it's like, you know that what you focus on is what tends to grow more of. And so they're not allowing themselves to accept that it truly is over between the two of you. They're not allowed, like, the, you know, it almost feels delusional, right? And then we got the Four of Wands showing up at the back of the deck. They're manifesting reunion here. They're manifesting a happy home. They're manifesting the two of you, like, moving in together, restoring your guys' family. They're manifesting things for the two of you to celebrate about in regards to this connection. They're not allowing themselves to believe, and therefore continue to manifest that you don't want anything to do with them anymore, you know, in a romantic sense. They're not allowing themselves to believe that. And I feel like they're doing that on purpose for a lot of you. The Ace of Wands is here, and that can talk about, you know, manifestation. They don't want to create that experience for themselves where, you know, you don't want to be with them anymore. And so I see them. They're like, pile two loves me, pile two wants to be with me, pile two misses me as much as I miss them. I can see them doing that. They're not allowing the thought of you, they're not allowing the thought of this connection being permanently disabled. They're not disconnected. They're not allowing it in. All right, you guys. So keep that in mind. Your person is, whether they see it that way or not, they are actively working on manifesting reconciliation in this connection. Just letting you know that. All right, you guys. That was your reading. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Pile 3, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We are doing another Pick a Card Love reading. This time we are tapping in and finding out your person's true thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection, right? No delulu, blunt AF, okay? So that you truly know where you stand, all right? Where do you stand with your person? I always love to make sure that you guys are informed, give you the raw deal, whether, you know, whether it's good or bad, whether it's challenging or it's just like, oh yeah, right? That way you guys know what to do, right? So you guys, I just love, for me, when you're informed, you're empowered. So that's what we're doing. Pile 3, just keep in mind it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, run with it, claim it, whatever you want, right? If something's not resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might resonate for. I do have personal readings available if you want me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. The description box below has all the booking details. There are a lot of different kinds of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are $25, so go check them out, okay? If you want something more personalized to you and your person's connection. But anyway, we're going to get going with your guys' reading. Pile 3, you guys were drawn to the very interesting Bloodstone heart. And then your person's overall energy towards this connection. And I was channeling as I was getting your guys' cards out already. Some messages from your person. So we have the 6 of Cups here. We also have guarded, okay? And the energy that was, the messages that was channeling through was that your person is ready and wanting, they want to take things seriously. They're ready to take this connection seriously. For some of you, it's like they're ready to be serious towards this connection. So for me, that means it's coming through as like, you know, more serious, more committed, maybe something a little bit more exclusive, right? But there is something, or there are things getting in the way. And then also the 5 of Swords, not the 5 of Swords, sorry, the 5 of Wands energy in the reverse was coming through. So if there is any competing energies, there's a couple of different messages coming through with that. There is no competition for your person when it comes to this connection. If they are having to deal with some conflicting energies, just know it has nothing to do with their feelings for you. They're trying to actively work getting those energies out of the way, okay? They might just be dealing with something right now. Because their energy towards you, you guys, you know, they carry a torch for you. A lot of them, they're saying, in a good way, right? 6 of Cups energy, that's sweet. That's soulmate energy. That can also talk about, you know, a sense of familiarity. Sometimes it can talk about a past life connection and the way that you feel with somebody. When you do have past life connections, the way that you feel is you feel like, I know this person, we go way back. You know, that's how they feel, regardless of whether or not this is a new connection or not. The two of you may actually have history together, right? But this being their overall energy towards you in the connection, yeah, they feel very, there is a sense of a guardedness here, but feels like them guarding, like protecting this connection, because they do hold it in such high regard, the connection with you and you, right? Pile 3's person, tell me more. Honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 3, please. They're feeling very protective over you in this connection. Yeah, I don't feel like they're guarded towards you. I feel like they're guarded. They're guarding their connection with you. So that lets me know that they feel like there's something that they're needing to protect this connection against. And that was channeled through earlier. All right, your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 3. Shutting down. Okay, we'll find out what that's about. For some of you, your person may feel like they have to protect you in this connection from themselves. Okay, your honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 3, please. No one compares to you. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. That's what that feels like. Of course, we're going to clarify, but right off the bat, they're either shutting down. Either they themselves are shutting down because they feel like they have to protect you in this connection from them. And or there's something going on in their life that they feel like they're trying to shut that energy down. Okay, conflicting. That's what they're trying to shut down, is conflicting energies, regardless of where that energy is originating from. Okay, your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3, please. What am I hearing? Hold on. I can hear the melody, but I can't. Why you? What is it called? Why you? Is it why you still in my? I can't remember. It is some. Why you something my? Why you something my love? Love. Is it stealing? Why you stealing my love? Is it hurting? Oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. Like there's a song coming through and I can't remember the lyrics. It might be Stealing My Love. It's coming through like as a dance song, but is it Stealing My Love? Anyway, all right. Maybe it'll come through again because I can't remember the exact lyrics. All right, let's see. Pile 3. No regrets. Pile 3. Your true, honest thoughts and feelings towards pile 3. And your connection with pile 3. Ooh, these skeletons are staying in my closet. Yeah. That's where I'm feeling that shutting down energy. That feels like your person shutting themselves down. So this could come across as your person like having withdrawn, you know, their energy and their attention and their resources away from this connection as a way to protect you and the connection. Your person could be in self-sabotage mode right now, pile 3. If I remember after this reading is done, if I remember, I'm going to see if I can find out what that song, because I'm still hearing it, but it's like, why you, and then there's I don't know if it's why are you stealing my love, or why are you hurting my love? I don't know which one it is, but it keeps playing and repeat in my head. Give me more. 2 more, please. Your true thoughts and feelings towards pile 3. Yeah, I know we can work through this. Oh, anyway, so if I remember that, I'll see if I can remember to put it like in the description box below. Okay, whatever that song is. Let's see. Okay, then we have exactly what I'm looking for in a life partner. You're the one, pile 3, that you're the one they want to be with. Okay, they want to be with you. They want this to work out with you. There's a sense of your person wanting you to be in their life for the long haul, what I'm hearing, but definitely long term. Okay. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have, even though it is showing up at the bottom of the deck, so it's not the strongest, but there is this sense here of your person needing their space. Okay, the reason why they're saying it's showing up at the bottom, The reason, okay, your person is saying the reason why that is showing up at the bottom of the deck is because they don't want to take space from you, but there's this sense of like they have to for some reason. They're needing to. It's a necessity. Okay, that makes sense. And then they are pointing out here, even though, so at the bottom of the deck, the other flip side of that is I need you and I miss you, okay? They are. So if they are taking a hiatus away from this connection, if there is kind of this sense where the two of you are not talking, you haven't heard from them for a while, even so for some of you, it's like your person, you feel like they ghosted, right? They just kind of dropped off of the face of the earth. They're dealing with something right now. They're not wanting to talk to you about it though and tell you what it is, because it's like these skeletons are staying in my closet. They don't want to talk about it. For some of you, it is coming through though. It might be an addiction. Okay. I'm hearing active. It might be an active addiction. And that's why they're shutting down towards this connection, is because it's like they're having to protect you against themselves as they are participating actively in some kind of an addiction. Okay. Let's get to clarifying. Tell me more about shutting down. Three of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay. They're not alone. They're not alone. Okay, so they may not be hanging out with you, but they're not necessarily alone. For some of you, your person may have taken on like a feminine energy, kind of a roommate. They're not attracted to that person though, with the Queen of Wands showing up in the reverse. There's energy here though. Yeah, okay. So what might be going on? So what does this got to do with your connection with pile 3? What does this got to do with your connection with pile 3? Okay, they're juggling straight up, okay, with the Two of Pentacles here. They're juggling. They had to shut themselves down towards this connection because it feels like there's energy. They're trying to work through something else with someone else, but it doesn't. They're saying it's not what you think. Okay. Again, for those of you where this might be an active addiction, that could just be them. There's several different scenarios coming through. For some of you, they're juggling something, and whatever it is that they're juggling, it doesn't, it's like it conflicts with your guys' connection to where it's like you cannot be around it. Okay. Whatever it might be. They're working on something with someone else, and it could be work related. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles here, it could be some kind of, but the Three of Pentacles energy talks about teamwork. You're building like projects, taking on a project. It could literally be work. There's so many different things that this could be in reference to, but they're wanting you to know. And there's a reason why they're wanting you to know there's no attraction there. This could be, you might see this as them, they're wanting you to know that. And there's a reason why they're wanting you to know that whomever they're working with or teaming up with or partnering with, there's a reason why they're wanting you to know that there's nothing romantic, there's no attraction there romantically, sexually, whatever the case may be. So, for me, that would make sense if maybe they're working with an ex, or maybe somebody that they may have had some kind of a romantic history with, or something, right? But they're wanting you to know, for whatever reason, they're wanting to point out they are partnered up with something, with someone. They're working towards something together. But your person, and I don't know why I keep repeating this, but your person is like, whoever they're partnered up with, it's not what you think. It's nothing romantic. There's nothing sexual. But for whatever reason, because they are involved in whatever this teamwork project thing, whatever that is, it's like they have to keep you out of it. They got to keep you separated and away from it. It's whatever this is that they're having to shut down towards you. Okay, just so you know. Okay. There's some tea for you. And they don't want you to know what that is, again, with the skeletons in the closet, you know. I don't know. Tell me about no regrets. No, tell me about no regrets. Tell me more about no regrets. Whatever it is, though, they're saying they're doing it for your protection. They're doing it like they're shutting this connection with you down. Well, yeah, the juggling. The Two of Pentacles is showing up again. Okay, no regrets. And they're not regretting that either. Like the Two of Pentacles can be multitasking. But in order for them to focus on whatever they're partnering up with a third party about, and again, in this instance, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party, okay? It doesn't have to be, although your person is coming through saying, you know, nothing is going on between them and that person, okay? Because it does feel like a person, doesn't have to be, but there's like nothing romantic going on, okay? It's not what you think. No regrets. Tell me more about that. What does this have to do with pile 3, please? We got the Chariot coming out in the upright position. And the message that I got through as soon as I saw that card was like, they're doing what they have to do. They're doing what they have to do to move things forward in their life, is what they're saying. With Nine of Swords showing up in the reverse again, there's that message. It's not as bad as you think. That's what they're wanting you to know, pile 3. It's not as bad as you think. It's not what you think, or it's not as bad as you think. It's like they don't, whatever it is they're doing or why they're doing it, you know, they're coming through in the energy of trying to console you, trying to put your mind in your, you know, trying to put your mind at ease about things. What is this pile? Okay. What does this have to do with pile 3 and your connection to pile 3? They're saying, I heard them say they're, yeah, and then the Two of Pentacles shows up again in the upright position. They're saying they're doing it. I just heard them tell me I'm doing it for us. And they're telling you that too, pile 3. They're doing it for you. I'm doing it for us. Okay. Somehow they're seeing, like, you know, whatever this multitasking is, working with this other person. And, you know, the energy that's coming through, it's like they're not telling you about what's going on because they feel like you wouldn't approve, okay? That's why they're not wanting to talk to you about it. They don't want you, you know, it's almost like pile 3. If pile 3 knew what I was doing, pile 3 would not approve. They wouldn't like it. They wouldn't approve. They might think the worst. Pile 3 might jump to conclusions. They're not wanting anything. They're not wanting any of that to happen. There definitely is, and of course we have these skeletons are staying in my closet. There is, your person is in this state of mind, I guess, towards this connection of wanting to keep you in the dark about things, almost as a way so that you don't worry, right? Like they feel they're kind of justifying things is what's coming through. But we'll see. Tell me about these skeletons. What are these skeletons that you're wanting to keep pile 3 from knowing about? Tell me more about these skeletons. Something, it definitely is something they're trying to get a handle on, because we have the 9 of Wands, but it's showing up in the reverse. And so, I'm picking up up until this point, it's been a pervasive situation, and or it's something pervasive, okay? Whether that's coming through in the energy of an addiction or a connection, whatever, right? It's something that up until this point has been very pervasive in your person's life. Maybe something that's had a hold on your person. They're not wanting you to know about that, but it's showing up in the reverse now. What I'm hearing your person say in regards to that is they're trying to give it up. They're trying to give it up. They're trying to wrap it up. They're trying to let it go, okay? And they're genuine in that. Oh, okay. For some of you, your person, okay, and this is very specific, okay? Very specific. Your person is trying to, they might be in some kind of like a 12-step recovery program, all right? And for whatever reason, they're not wanting you to know that. That's why they're shutting down towards you, and the connection is because they're going, you know, for some of you where you know your person, you know, dealt with some kind of addiction, substance abuse, alcoholism. It's like they legitimately, that's why they're not talking to you. They're going through some kind of a recovery program. Or, you know, but we had it in there, it was coming through. So they're not going through it alone is what it is. And so if they're not going through some kind of an actual like rehabilitation program, because those can be like really expensive, if they're not in some kind of like an inpatient 12-step kind of a program, you know, rehabilitation kind of a thing, you know, they might have enlisted the help of like a friend or someone is helping them to kick some kind of a bad habit, okay? And they're not wanting you to know about it for some reason. Because I'm picking up the energy of someone's person. I can see someone's person going through with like withdrawals, okay, from some kind of a addictive narcotic substance. I should say addictive and or narcotic substance, you know, alcohol, pills, other illicit drugs. Okay. They're trying to get a handle on it though. Yeah, with Judgment in the reverse. So we have both the 9 of Wands in the reverse, which talks about trying to give up, right? Giving up, giving it up. And then Judgment in the reverse is letting something die, right? Letting something stay dead. And so in terms of like, this is coming specifically through for those of you where you know your person is dealing with some kind of a substance abuse, like they really are trying to kick that bad habit. And if it's not your person dealing with substance abuse, this could just be something in their life that they've had a hard time getting rid of. They're really trying very hard to get rid of it, okay? But they're still, for some reason, they're not wanting you to know about it, okay? It's like they're, while they're not going through it alone, they're not wanting to bring you into the middle of it for some reason, okay? Tell me more about I know we can work through this. Your person, they're not saying that they know that you're strong and they know. So for some of you, they're keeping you away from it because, yeah, there is some elements of shame here. But your person does know that they can trust you, right? There is an element here of your person not wanting to face maybe them feeling like maybe you would see them in a different kind of a light if you were to know that they were struggling with this, whatever this is. There's this highlight over here on the Six of Cups energy, keeping this connection, your person wanting to keep this connection free from whatever this is. It's whatever these skeletons are. It's like they're trying to keep you in that. It's almost like a part of their life, a part of their struggle, they're wanting to keep separate from their connection with you. You know, they see this, the connection with you and this Six of Cups energy. It's, you know, the connection with you, it's very innocent in a good way, right? Like, if you know what the Six of Cups looks like in the traditional tarot, it's two kids. It's two kids together in a garden. And, you know, you have the older kid giving the younger kid, you know, a gift, you know, a cup full of flowers. And it's so sweet. The connection, the way they see it, the way they see their connection with you, their bond with you, it's so sweet. It's so innocent. The bond itself is just like, you know, and they're wanting to kind of keep it that way. They don't want to, that's why they're guarding the connection. That's why they're not telling you, they're not bringing you into the middle of whatever this battle is. It feels raw, it feels dirty, right? You know, I've never personally gone through, you know, withdrawals. I've never been into narcotics like that. I've never had an addiction to, you know, any kind of narcotic or substance abuse, but I've been around, you know, I grew up around a lot of people who did. And so I do have, I know what that's like, and I can see why I'm, you know, this is genuine. Your person is coming from a genuine place. They don't want to bring you in the middle of it. Your person, they're feeling bad, they're feeling dirty, they're feeling wrong, all the stuff that comes up. I do for a lot of you that are tapping into, or a lot of you where that is your story. You know your person to be somebody who has some kind of a substance abuse issue to kick. For those of you where that resonates, I can see why your person is wanting to keep you far away from that as possible. Even though they know that you can handle it, right? For whatever reason, it's like they don't want you. It's almost, yeah, it is coming from a space of you not, they don't want you to see them like that. You know, even though there is a part of them that knows that there's unconditional love between the two of you. I mean, that could be coming from a space of fear. Anything else to add for I know we can work through this? They're just saying, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for us. Knight of Pentacles, but it's showing up in the reverse. Yeah, this progress in this connection seemingly has stopped, and it could be because, you know, your person, y'all are not communicating, you're not seeing each other, there's nothing, it appears to be nothing going into the connection, right? There's a Six of Cups again with the World in the reverse. Yeah, this connection where your person's concerned, pile 3, this connection is not over. There's unfinished business here. And this very well could be coming, because with the Six of Cups coming up being, and it's coming out with the World in the reverse, the two of you could be past life. You know what I mean? There could be some past life things here. But it's almost like, you know, there's your guys' connection, your time together isn't done. The contract isn't, you know, you see what I'm saying? There's something unfinished about this connection. And if it is a past life, if it's a past life deal, that's what it is. It's like this connection isn't going anywhere. Your guys' story isn't done yet. That, you know, it's more than just a chapter. It's the book itself. It's like, you know, yeah, for a lot of you, if you made it this far in this reading, for a lot of you, this is a past, you do have a past life, maybe even multiple past life connections with your person. And your story's not done being written yet is what's coming through. Okay? And what they're saying that they know you guys can work through, because it is a time of stagnancy right now with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. There's no action, there's no movement, is what it feels like, right? But what you don't see is the energy like that's going on in the background with the Ace of Cups here, right? As soon as your person figures out whatever's going on with that energy, they get it under wraps. They're working on it, right? Because we had the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and then we also had Judgment in the reverse. I mean, they're working on it. They're working on it. But this is a battle. It is a battle. And they've enlisted the help of someone. Could be a lot of someone's, right? If they went into some kind of a treatment. But, you know, if it's not addiction, then it is definitely something. It's something that keeps popping up in your person's experience, that keeps getting in the way that they're trying to clear out, because whatever that is keeps getting in the way of them and this connection being able to like make any kind of a progress. And then of course we have, you know, we've got up here, no one compares to you, and you're exactly what I'm looking for in a life partner. Okay, you are who your person wants to be with. You're the one they want to spend their life with. Your person's coming through with these messages letting you know that whatever they're doing, because your mind might be, you know, especially if you do have the propensity for your mind to kind of like maybe jump to conclusions or wander, or you know, fear might just be hijacking things, and you might have the propensity to think the worst. It's like your person doesn't want you to do that. Your person's coming through in these messages saying like, no one compares to you. No one can hold a candle to you is what your person feels, pile 3. Like, you know, and you're exactly what they're looking for. And they know this. They're telling you this. They're acknowledging this, and they live by this. This is their truth. These things are very true for them, right? And so there's almost this energy of like whomever they might be leaning on in this time of them trying to overcome whatever this thing is, whether it's an addiction or something else. It feels like a big Goliath in your person's life, right? If you don't know what a Goliath is, it's like, you know, look it up. Okay, it's big. It's a battle, right? It's the giant that your person is trying to take down in their life. They're doing it for you, even though they're not allowing you to be a part of that fight. Okay. All right, now we're going to get messages from them to you, and then we'll wrap up your reading. If you guys have gotten from this reading what you came here for, take a minute, if you would. You can show your appreciation by smashing the like button. It's also a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And look, I compare others to you. Your person is saying they're coming through twice. They're like pile 3, like I compare others to you, and no one compares to you. No one can hold a candle to you. Don't worry, including whomever this person is. You know, I don't know, there's just this heavy energy of your person. I don't know, this feels like if you knew who they were working with, you might be like, right? And they're like, not even that person. Whoever that person is, okay, doesn't hold a candle to you. No one holds a candle to you in a sense of like, you're exactly what they're looking for. What they're saying is they couldn't dream up anyone better than what they found in you, okay? Let's get 2 more. I would do it all again. We'll find out what that's in reference to. But I mean, that coming up again, that's like no regrets, you know. They're doing what they have to do. I just saw we will be together again at the bottom of the deck. The fact that it showed up at the bottom of the deck, though, and it kind of did a little peekaboo moment with me right there, is it's them letting you know, like, this separation might persist for this, the separation, the no contact or no communication might persist for a little bit while longer, but they have every intention of reconciling, reaching out to you, reconnecting, all that stuff. All right. Give me one more. What messages? What do you want to say to pile 3? And then we'll close. There's kind of a lot. There's a lot that your person's wanting to say, but they stop themselves right before they say it. Okay. So this is carrying, this is giving me the sense of your person possibly having even typed in your number and, getting ready to dial it, but then chickening out. Did we say anything about chicken? Did chicken come out in this reading? One of the other piles, I picked up on someone chickening out. It may not have been this one, but that energy is coming through again, whether it was this pile or not. I'm seeing now, yeah, your person typing up a text, getting ready to text you and then deleting it, getting ready to call you, typing in your phone number and then, not, right? Give me one more. What do you want pile 3 to know? Yeah, so there's a lot that they want to say, but they stopped themselves from saying it because they're saying now is just not the right time. Okay. They're still in this space of needing and requiring space from you and from this connection at this point in time. And just remember, they're wanting you to remember that they're doing it for you and for the benefit of the connection, whatever it is they're taking space away from. Okay. There, yeah, right there. I'm afraid to contact you. I'll look into that to see. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says, I wish things could be different. They're not liking that they're in this space where they feel like they're forced. They do. They feel that they have been forced to take a hiatus from this connection. Okay. Whether it's self-imposed or not. What's I'm afraid to contact you? It feels like it has everything to do with, shutting down and the skeleton staying in the closet. Why are you afraid to contact pile 3? They're just not ready yet. We got the World in the upright position. They're in the process of trying to tie up cycles, end cycles, right? Things in their life that need to be done. As we saw earlier, when we were clarifying these skeletons are staying in the closet, the skeletons being something, whatever those skeletons are that they're not wanting to come clean to you about, it's like, they're working behind the scenes, trying to put an end to those cycles, those bad habits, that whatever that is. It's just not the time. If they were, there's something very heartbreaking about what they're dealing with right now. And it could be whatever cycles they're ending, especially if it has anything to do with addiction, it's going to be bringing up. I mean, a lot of the times they talk about trauma being the gateway to like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, whatever that is, right? But whatever it is, the ending of this cycle is very heartbreaking to your person. It might be bringing up a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of crying. Like your person may be dealing with a lot of unresolved trauma at this time, and for whatever reason, they're just not allowing you to be a part of that process. They don't want you to be a part of that process. They don't, for whatever reason, they're wanting to keep you separate from that. There is also energies here, like, yeah, there is a part of them that feels like you'll see them differently. That's why they're afraid to contact you. It's because they're afraid that, you'll see what's happening, you'll see what's going on, and then that will cause you to want to end things. And let's see, what's this 3 of Swords here? Whose heartbreak is that? And then we'll end your guys' reading. Actually, I do want to find out. I would do it all again. What's that all about? Okay, overall, your person is saying that they're afraid to contact you because they're afraid that that things are going to get going in a direction they don't want them to go in terms of like with you, okay? That it would start the ball rolling towards your guys' connection ending. And, you know, hearts being broken, your heart and their heart being broken in this connection. Love being lost is what they're afraid of. That's why they're afraid of contacting you, because whatever it is they're dealing with right now, that's just what they're associating, right? That's a fear. Yeah. All right, panel 3, that was your reading. Thank you for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you guys at your next... Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, let's find out what's going on with I Would Do It All Again. What's that all about? We got the Hermit in the reverse position, and then the Judgment in the upright. So we got, let's see, Scorpio energy coming through, and then we have Virgo. Oh, okay. This feels like it's getting deep. Oh, okay. All right. This isn't so much about, okay, it's not tied to them having no regrets. This is them being very honest about what they're doing right now. They're saying, I would do it all over again if I don't get this thing under wraps, if I don't get a handle on this thing. This is like, I'm going to continue to relapse. It's that energy. Your person is being very honest about where they're at with things. And so they're saying that, you know, if they were to come out of like the Hermit in the reverse can be coming out of hiding, could be coming out of hermit mode, coming out of that restoration, that time of self-reflection. They're saying, if I reach out to you, pile 3, before, you know, this Hermit healing restorative mode is complete, before this thing is dead, whatever the thing is, right? For a lot of you, it is coming through. It's some kind of a bad habit, okay? A bad cycle, a cycle that's been needing to wrap up for quite some time, but it's been pervasive, okay? Even though we haven't had the devil energy show up here. That's interesting. But anyway, they're saying if they don't see this through, this program, this rehabilitation, this, what do they call that? Withdrawal and detox, whatever. If they don't wrap up, if they don't take the time and the space away from this connection to handle whatever that thing is, it's not gonna die. It'll be resurrected, right? Because the Judgment in the upright position can talk about resurrection, breathing life into something again, okay? And they're like, it's gonna come back. I'll relapse if I don't do this. Okay, this is almost your person coming through in an apology for, you know, taking time and space away from this connection, but they keep saying, I'm doing it for us. All right, you guys. All right, that was your reading. Thanks again for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys.